see. What can we help you with? Okay, those are 55. Got a chip.
They don't have a chip in it.
Yeah, it's got a chip. That's what that little circle plus right there means. I can make a door key for $350, but it won't crank it.
Cause I can pay that $55. I just need another key because I just bought this car, but they said that it was a regular key.
So you want just a door key to unlock it? It's not going to drive it.
So $55, that's how much it costs to get a keypad. I might as well do.
Yeah, you can't crank it.
The ones that come with it got the key on it.
Alright, 378.
Thank you.
Got the change here. Thank you. Okay, listen closely for the sound of a vehicle starting and then dying. And then starting and then dying. Yeah, he must have started it with his other one. He didn't even check it in the door. Oh well, I guess it'll work. Am I live? Am I live? I think I'm live. What's up, y'all? What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday morning. I'm going to say this, but I'm not sure if I'm live or not. Hold on, we got a little issues going on here. I did not have time to boop. Okay, there we go. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay, let's see. Let's get y'all. Y'all are gonna have to forgive me because he interrupted my coffee. My coffee. I gotta get cold drip. I still have a little bit from the house, but it's almost empty. So, let me do that real quick. And it's all I gotta do is pour it. Let me make sure are we live? We're live. I hope we're live. Checking, make sure computer troubles are okay. Where is this thing? We gotta do that, and yep, and then go there. Gotta get set up. I hate it when you get that last second. Okay, that thing works. Okay, that, and I'm red in this. So you might notice I switched back to my old camera. So here we go. Let's see. Yes, I am live. Thank you for somebody for saying that real quick. And let me check on a couple of statistic things here. You know, the administrative stuff that I got to do that I wasn't able to do just a second ago. So that, okay, got that. Yep, and now I need coffee. So let me go run over there real quick, and then we will get started. Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up as we get going. I appreciate the reminder, everybody. And the last one to say that was Tim. So we need to first Activate. Lock force. Lock force. Assemble. No, no. Boop. Boop. There we go. Do not dumb here. We had to throw that in. Yes. So, in case you are not that observant, I don't know. I switched. We're back to the main cam being my 8 Plus. So this is a standard view, and then we have the sub cam. That's right, as this max view right here. Whoa! How did that happen? How did that happen? So hey, Carson, what's going on there? Is it? Oh, it's not connected. Oh yeah, it is. Why is it frozen on my screen here? That's just weird. So reconnect. Okay. Can I reconnect? Why is it? Wow, that's weird. Why is it showing that? No, it's frozen for some. No, it's not frozen. What the heck? Yeah, it is frozen. Camera frozen. Reconnect. There we go. We found. I don't know why. What in the heck's going on? That just ain't right. I know it's working a weird angle, but on my screen it's. Hold up. Okay. That's just really weird. No. No. What the heck's going on? Why is it not showing? That's the weirdest thing ever. It's not on my camera, on the actual camera, it's showing a full shot picture, but here it's not. Oh, there it is. Oh, I had it locked. That was just stupid, Jason. Here, go. Boop. There. Ha ha ha. I walked off, by the way. Oh yeah, here I come. I'm back, and I don't know. Was this switch? Yeah, that'll switch back. Okay. So, because I moved my cameras around, my thingy isn't working right. So, I had to go get my delicious Mississippi cold drip. Available from mscolddrip.com. And as you can see, I am extremely full. This is a dangerous maneuver for somebody who hadn't had a whole lot of coffee yet. So, I'm going to try to get myself stirred up here. I hope everybody's having a great week, or had a great week, because it's the weekend and the week's over. Year's almost over. Yay! Goodbye, 2020. As you can see, we brought back Carson for a last hurrah, just because I needed him. I needed Carson. I couldn't do without him for very long. Okay, hold on. I'm going to set this down now, because that is testing my motor skills this morning. Testing them something fierce. Okay, we didn't boot this up. Ooh, that would have been bad. I'm glad I noticed that. I got to boot my square up. Boot my square up. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's actually beautiful outside. Yes, I have the door open. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. Ha ha. Ha. It is Mississippi wintertime for you. It is a balmy 65-ish degrees or so. Hey, Google! Be useful and tell us what temperature it is. She didn't like that, did she? Hey, Google! What's the temperature?
In Jackson, it's currently 63 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, You can always ask me to play your favorite live radio station too. Just say play NPR, for example.
No. No, stop trying to force me to do stuff. Stop trying to force me to do stuff. Okay, lady. Okay. You're a little scary. You're a little scary. Whoa. It's so weird outside today, y'all. We've had a weird week because the hardware store closed on us down the street. And guess what's coming up next? That's right, the hardware store customer. I feel like I've already done one of those. Anyway, we're going to bring back a couple of old personas for that little video because it needs to be done because it is absolutely hilarious. I can peg hardware store people getting out of their car now. And when I say hardware store people, I mean people who have only go to the Ace Hardware. I don't know about you, but I don't trust nobody else inside my hardware store. I've been passing by here for years and I ain't never seen you. And you sure these gonna work? So anyway, stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole video. So hey, you just watched it. Congratulations, you got pretty much the video. But anyway, yeah, that's been get back where you're supposed to be. That has been our week. That is it. Let me go back over the comment section because I'm way behind. Urban Locksmith was here and left. So goodbye, hello, goodbye. Access Locks, Rune, Ronald, what's up? What y'all talking about? Oh yeah, I wanted to go back and see about the CCL. So if you get a customer show up with the list combination and you shim the detent for the combo wheels, right, you'll get it open, no problem, but you cannot reset them to factory unless you have the opening combo unless the useless one's open. Okay. You can't reset them to factory using the change pin unless you know the previous opening code. But to get it open, you can shim the detent from the combo wheels. And I've never messed around with one of those. I sell them because they're better than Master. That's the only reason I sell them. But I've never messed around with them. I'm not great at... as many times as I've tried, I have never been good at shimming these stupid things. In fact, Wes had to do this one for me. Dang it, Wes! But I don't have the feel for it. I don't know why. Post in the comment section if you can't do this shit either. Like, I don't care how wide the wheels are. I try, and I've like sat for not really very long enough to get really bored with it. And I'm like, I've done it on site because I've had customers that have one mounted to the wall, and there's something in there they don't know what it is, and I'm not good at it. I don't know why. James Randolph. Yes, everybody in the U.S. should have your holiday surprise, so Merry Christmas again from Kim and I. I hope everybody's gotten theirs. Canada should be getting theirs this week if they haven't already started getting them. And overseas, Australia will probably be later next week. UK, Rune, Ian, you guys probably should be getting it next week. So keep your eyes on the mail for that if you're on the list. We had a little bit over 110 packages that went out. Hey, packages and envelopes and stuff. So that was very interesting. That was a very interesting few days. Shout out to Kim for her work in that. And here, do we have that guy popped up? Yes, he's still here. The little guy there. Credit again to Ian's daughter for getting us a Christmassy lock force dude. It was a little too sweet. This morning I opened a fresh thing of sweetened condensed milk, a fresh can, and normally it stays in the refrigerator, so it like solidifies a little bit. But when you first open the can and it's still at room temperature, I always put too much in there. So, whoo, we got some sweet stuff going on today. I also have a fly here, and I have FS3E ready to go. But he has been hiding from me ever since I took a, ever since I pulled like some wild ninja moves about 9 o'clock this morning, trying to hit him. 73.9. I don't know. Are we lagging? We may be lagging. Shit. Let me go down to the. Let me go back down to the comments and see what's going on. We are lagging. Shoot! I wasn't paying attention. Why are we lagging all of a sudden? So let's reconnect this. Which camera are we on? Oh, that may be why we're lagging. Okay. We are frozen for sure, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Froze. Froze. Oh, I know why. Because I put the wrong... There. There we go. There we go. So that's what happens when I put too many things. Oh, I know. Okay, I see why it's doing it now. Sorry about that. I had too many cameras going through the feed. Dang it. Okay, we're back. We're back. Wow, where were we? Pete Wallers, what's up? Let me read some of these comments now. Anthony, what's up? Whoa, Mr. Forbes, what's going on, Pocket Women? Howdy. Paul HKS, good morning to you up there. I bet y'all are cold. Video was good. Chris Capoon, what is up? Dave, good morning to you. Steam Gadget, hey Brian, what's up? I saw a few of you have been winning on that other, on what's his name's channel? The distributor dude. Dang it, can't think of his name. So congratulations to all y'all who've won stuff from him this year. I hate that little microphone. Dana Reed, did you know this live is hosted by an alien? I know, that's insane. Christmas music, yes, you're stuck with it for the next 2 episodes. Not counting this one, which is it's done. The Christmas music, we got 2 more episodes of it. So deal. Right? Yeah, 2 more. Even though one's day after Christmas. Chuck Newell, what is up? What's up, Kurt? Room mentioned our nonstop Christmas music station. Yes, we have that too. We have that too around here. Yes, Carson is back in the house. What are you doing with Christmas music on? Yeah, all y'all who are listening and your wives or significant others are walking around like, what in that? What in the H? We don't allow that in our house. So hit the mute button. Sample key machine noises and turn that into a Christmas song. That's pretty good. You know, I've been wanting to do an ASMR video, and I've got a whole backlog list of stuff I want to do. But I'm not good with audio, and that's kind of an issue when you're trying to do ASMR videos. What is up, Bart Simpson? Jeff Moss, good morning to you. Pete Woodfine, what is up? Yes, that's on. Okay. And who else? Who else? Did we miss anybody? I think we did. We got a few things that we got to go over today. We got some locks that we lost this week. Y'all saw one of them. Poor little Avis guy. Logan's on YouTube. What's up? Ken _ Terry Lewis, good morning to you. Wes, I did not say hey to you. What's up? What's up, Wes? What's up, dang it, Wes? Making a new alarm lock sales stand. Entire line but the panic bar. I've got 2 alarm lock displays that are just a T2 and then a classroom lockdown T2 they just brought me. I ain't gonna have any more than that. I need to buy the $50 Apple adapter. What you talking about? $50 Apple adapter. No, I'm not gonna buy another $50 Apple adapter. Okay, alright. The flavor of the cold drip was turtle still. I got 1 more bottle left and I got to put an order in. I don't think I'm going to make it to Christmas. Dennis, what is up? Hogmaster, what's up? It snowed. Yeah, a lot of y'all are dealing with snow and freezing rain, said Kevin in Canada. So, ugh. Freezing rain here just sucks because we can't deal with frozen roads at all in the south. 60s up there where LPP is. I saw somebody say hey to Bryce, but I didn't see him in the comment section, so hello to you. I'm not sure what y'all are talking about there. Okay, here we go. You can also say please Google. Rune, I'm not going to be nice to Google. Forget it. When the machines rise up, it's going to take me out. What is up, Denby? New Jersey, lockpicking electrician moved up to New Jersey, but it's cold up there. What is up, Burnsy? Okay, then we were having audio issues. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Kim. Don't glare. Yeah, Kim's glaring at people in her videos. All right, we got caught up. I think everybody's here. Okay, here we go. Let's make sure. I feel like the South can barely deal with rain, so it's hop skippity. Yeah. We're just not good with any adverse weather at all. All right, LPP, come back when you can. Getting laggy again. Son of a biscuit eater. That's because my computer CPU is spiking for some reason. I don't know why. I don't have excess cameras on, I don't think. I do not. So that is just my freaking computer doing its weird thing. So we'll reconnect one more time. It comes and goes. Well, that just sucks. So today's episode, what are we doing? Locks we lost this week. Not much throwing because there's only a little bit of stuff. We're going to look at a Hey Girl. In case you haven't seen my Hey Girl classroom function video. These things... Oh, my battery's running low. Maybe that's... Hold up. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that fixes some problems. Turn this on too. Okay. Let's go back. Let's jump to the front camera real quick. That would take, let's take, can we do this to there? No, that one. That one. Let's go check in. Hold up. Forgot one thing. And microphone change. And microphone back. Let's see if this one does a little bit better. Okay. And subcam, we can turn the... That is the subcam. Dang it, Jason. Why did you change the... thank you for the verification, as always. Dang, that camera looks good. So, yes, that is... You know, it was pretty neat. Number one, it thank you, Carson. Number one, it is I don't know. I think it does better right here, right? Because it compared in the test that I've been doing. it filters out the bright. Like on the old camera, if either one of the old cameras, remember, it was like incredibly dark, but it's not now. It's incredibly bright. So yeah, I think this one really will make a better front cam. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. And it is hardwired right now, so we're kind of tethered, which isn't great. And I've still got my wireless cam. We have locks that we lost this week right here. I got to go get my comment section. I don't know what you guys are talking about, so let me go grab those. Just to make sure nothing goes on funny here. We don't want no funny sudden crashes, do we? Nobody likes the funny sudden crashes. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's good. Carson's back. You asked last week if you don't know if it was answered. Okay, so Mr. Forbes had a question. Let me go back and see. Wes, buy another for the main cam. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a ridiculous amount of phones. Yeah, you can also see me and see that with Jason. Oh, I forgot my pen. This camera doesn't have as much of a yellow hue to it. Now I'm kind of dark here, it looks like on my phone, so it's probably because I'm blocking the light. Kevin got his package, yay! Looks like a little kid on a tall chair. Is the white bucket doing any more? As a matter of fact, we're going to take care of some problems with the white bucket. I brought in, I think I brought in my duct tape. We have to duct tape because after Saturday Morning Live Season 2, Episode 49, I made the mistake of picking up the white bucket. And the white bucket disintegrated on us. So we have to mend. That's right, we have to mend the white bucket. And I have duct tape ready to do that. Thumbs up to support. Thank you for the reminder, Dennis. I appreciate that. What is up, Dusty and Windy? Good tone, but the black shirt. Yeah, so that's the thing. If I wear anything other than black in the other camera, it messes it up. I don't have my chair out here. I guess I have a stool. So what I'm going to do here now is go. What am I going to do? Hold on. I'll be right back. Well, I guess I can keep talking, but yeah, the bucket. That's what we were doing. Hold up. Let me. I need a mask up here since I'm going to be sitting up front. We don't have the chair going. What's the CPU is 50%, so that's good. James got some Mississippi turtle. Congratulations for the gift to yourself. Buckets we've lost. That's right. We have some buckets that we've lost this week. So stay right there. So yeah, here we go. This is the buckets that we gotta fix this real quick, y'all. Oh no. So I think we can make this work. I think we're good. We got this. We got this. Who's got this? We got this. Is that view okay? Okay. I just got to stand on the other side of it. You can fix anything with duct tape, can't you? Heck yeah. Or Gorilla Tape. So has anything changed from last week? Does anybody have any new Christmas plans that they that just happened? Like, uh-oh, I got to fly to Miami to do something there. Oh no, you're not supposed to be unwrapping. What in the heck? Okay, you go around like this. Okay, there you go. I mean, it's good as new. There. Look, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this bucket, y'all. Oh, son of a... Okay. That's right. Okay. Just, it's perfect. Repurposed. Oh. But you know, if y'all ever use Gorilla Tape, this shit's crazy. I mean, this stuff's crazy, y'all. There we go. Boop, boop. Okay. Good as new, right? It can last another year. It can last a whole nother year. Okay, back to the comment section. So let's take a look at some of this stuff, because we do have some stuff that we got to take care of here. Hogmaster, personally, I might have invested in a new bucket. No! No! Buckets are expensive. Using $10 worth of Gorilla Tape on a $2 bucket. Actually, it was a free bucket. I think that was I don't know, it was some kind of dishwasher stuff that came in it. Yes. Dang, I feel better about wasting. Everybody trying to save the Gorilla Tape, but you know, I've been riding around with this for like a year and a half in my truck. This I've had for almost 6 years, and I didn't pay anything for it. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's for the video, right? It's for the clicks. Smash that like button and make sure that we're able to afford more Gorilla Tape whenever that runs out. I just don't have a whole lot of use for that stuff. Yeah, nose itchy. Nose itchy. All right, where are we in the comments here? The shop we work at has a steel bucket. I do too. I've got several steel trash cans, but they're round and big, and that is some of that stuff right now. We'll flip the camera around. I mean, y'all have seen this on locks that we've thrown this week, but if we zoom over here, we can actually shift to, we'll just telephoto. Boom. Yeah, if you see right there, that's full. And I like those better because the right there, because they're square. So instead of being round and kind of sticking out, and also what I've discovered is Let's go back to this one. This may be spiking our broadcast, so apologies for that. Stupid Jason. It's like a small oil drum. Now that's cool because it's straight up and down like oil drum would be. Now that would be neat because garbage cans, you know, kind of flare out, and that irritates you when you have them round side by side. And also we've discovered that the clang when we're throwing locks is pretty loud in the metal garbage cans. Why are we broadcasting in quality auto 440p? Hey.
Oh, you ain't got no restaurant. Might have come a long way to try to get a key made.
Okay, for what?
Acme.
We don't do them.
This is the Locksmith.
Yeah, but we don't do those.
I do for no Acme.
No.
Damn, I have to pay for this is a regular key. You against that Acme.
What year is it?
This is right here. Got my house got qualified. That way I ain't got my tire, but it's
Oh yeah, we don't do that at all. We wouldn't be able to help you with that.
Where the guy go? What the other place is?
Nowhere open today.
I'm trying to make sure. 2003 year model.
Yeah, no, we don't do any of that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. You can try Aloha, but they're not open today.
You don't want to open.
Yep. As far as I know.
Oh, you is the one they talking about was on TV. What you call it?
What's that?
What the name of it? You got no
Oh,
public record.
Aloha?
Oh, they said, what they call it? Man, the name of it. You might be telling me that's
All right. Well, let me check on the comments over here. Let's go back to this other camera while we're waiting on this. Square buckets rule. Yes, Dusty and Wendy, you're right. Square buckets rule. Oh, but what I was saying is all of those, I've got some small ones like 13, 15, maybe 20 gallon sizes. And then I got big ones. But when you load metal into those, so it gets really heavy. So that's one thing I've noticed. I have to lift the metal into Kim's truck when I go recycle it all.
Say master key.
Do what?
Master key.
I don't know anybody like that.
Not over here. They said it was a master key.
Mm-mm.
We went online and did. And I need to keep for my car.
Can't help you.
All right.
All right, thanks.
One is the other one over here. There's another one I call named dude named Chris.
I don't know anybody who does them, so you'll just have to call around.
Ace.
No, Ace closed.
The lady said Ace Hardwood. I guess you must like this. I don't know.
No, we just do keys.
Huh?
We just do keys.
Oh, nah, I just came out somewhere. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's Wes just nailed that. That's just move along, please. Move along. Kim's truck. Kim's SUV. Sorry, I call it a truck just because it's an SUV. Is this Ace? Yeah, we had this as Ace. All right, so where were we, y'all? Where in the heck were we? We were, okay. Whew. Let me get us some cold drip. That's how this day has been. That's how this week has been, honestly. Kim got a call yesterday for a washer, and she wasn't thinking, you know, hardware stores closed, like washer. So she was thinking wash machine, and she was like, we're locksmiths, we don't sell wash machines. They were like, no, washer, and then apparently got mad at her because she didn't know what he meant. And she's like, no, we're not a hardware store, we're a locksmith. We may have washers, but we're not going to get in the habit of selling washers. Kim's got an appointment for Tuesday. I was sitting on Carson talking about something. I was talking about, we were about to take apart some locks to cover the lock part of this whole thing, but there is still somebody sitting out front, so we're just going to wait just another minute in case he comes back in to ask yet another of the same questions.
That 2003 it ain't no chip on that, ain't it?
Yeah, we just don't cut those at all.
I'm talking about that. Is a chip on it?
Probably.
I got my alarm separate and my key just a regular key.
Yeah, we don't work on them at all, so I wouldn't be able to help you at
I'm
all.
about to go to the dealership somewhere.
Yeah, but they're all closed today.
I probably got. They say I can go to one in Vicksburg, I think.
Yeah, you can try over there, yeah. Might want to call first, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my fault. That's why I stayed over there in Vicksburg.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, check over there maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, Walrus, it is. But don't worry, I got something within my reach. We had a, hey, LPL, what is up? We had a, yeah, there we go. Thank you for going. Jeez. Don't come back in. We're going to wait another minute before we go back up front in case we get question number 943,822. So, yeah. Yeah. Eesh. And as soon as they pull out, we'll go back up front. We'll take apart that. There's the fly! Yeah! I gotcha, bitch! Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that satisfying pop? I don't know where his dead carcass went, but I nailed him. As long as it didn't go in my coffee. We got him! Yes! FS1 for the win! FS3E, sorry, FS1. Oh, yeah, that's all right. That's good. Oh, man, that was funny. I've been waiting for that. I was hoping I would nail that little sucker on live because he has been bugging the ever-living crap out of me for like 3 days. They say the flies only live like 2 days. But I know this bitch has been bugging me for like 4 or 5 more days because he'll, like, now I'm standing over there and like he'll just dive by me and land on my hand. Like, what's up, bro? So, yeah, what's up, bro? What's up? Take that. I'll run across the carcass one day. Anyway, where were we? We were taking apart a hey girl. Hey girl. So, actually, let's talk about this. Before we talk about the hey girl, because hey girl. This is kind of more important. At the beginning of this week, I set out to create an impressioning video, much like LPL here, and a few others have done, where they take, like he had that blacklight impressioning video, and I had promised you guys that I was going to do one, so I attempted to do that very thing. We've got somebody that just pulled up. Looks like a hardware store customer, so yeah. I set up my big camera, took photos of this guy, impressioned a mailbox lock. Somebody brought in literally a mailbox, they yanked it out of the ground, brought it in. It was empty because you can see through the holes in the bottom. One of those pedestal mount boxes, and you coming or not? Are you coming, or are you going to interrupt me or not? Okay, not. Yanked it out. It's a big chunk of concrete on the bottom, brought it in, and it uses not what our normal mailbox lock is, not the normal USPS 1172C with the plain old thing that picks easily. Not this style. It uses a Canadian Post, and I can't remember who it was. I mean, maybe Gumby sent me these, or somebody up closer to the north. It uses a 1659. Oh, here it is. BHS. Thank you. Whew. 1659 and actually 1669 keys. And so there's with the key. This is an impression key. I've actually got 2 of them in here. I've actually got one on the floor, 2 keys. Let me see, what do we have going on here? What do we have going on here? Let me switch to the big microphone real quick. Okay, back on the big microphone. And yeah, two two looks from here. It looks like two slightly different keys. So what I was doing was I was going through step by step, even though it's such a pain in the ass to do that. High quality photo, so that y'all can see the little markies, you know, little markies on there. And I'm like, oh great, this is a perfect time to do an impressioning video. So back and forth, and I get one, you know, I get the first one, and I'm like, boom. Okay, that's a dead key. All right, hold on. Okay, there. Boom! I was like, yeah, I got it. And then I was like, wait a minute. That's only turning. It's only turning, holding it up like it is on the mailbox, and then you turn it to. Okay, so it's supposed to turn 90 degrees, and it's stopping right there. After going through 4 keys coming out all the same, I'd get to a certain point with it and be like, boom. So now instead of an impressioning video, this is going to be a warning video. And that, I think, is a broken wafer. We're about to peel this sucker off and find out. I ended up replacing it. I couldn't replace it with this because they're stupid. That's right, the people who made the mailbox is stupid. And basically the deal is with those, right? You see how this is... the wire tickled me. You see how this is see, lock and key. We're only open in store today. We don't have anybody that comes out. So see how this that was on the mailbox, see how it's centered, right? See how these are offset? It's not directly in the center. When you, number one, it had to have a screw, and number two, the cam was bent in such a way that if it's off center, every cam I tried to make work would hit along the top. Even flipping it upside down wouldn't work. Long story short, with those, instead of being able to just switch it out with the normal cam, which would be nice, it has to have a center thing. Eventually, I found out that the tubular locks, like this guy, is I didn't, you know, it's the same way. So it's the center just like this. So I was able to rig it with a tubular lock, which is kind of crazy for mailbox. But then again, you know, this Canadian Post key is kind of crazy, and some of these look a little bit different because I started halfway through the impressioning part of it. I started using a clipper and trying to feel my way to see, you know, what was going on with it, because I was confused for a minute, and then I realized that because of the feel of this, I can actually feel what feels like half a wafer dragging. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the camera. Let me go get this wireless camera up real quick, and we're going to take a look at it, and then we're going to yank apart whatchamacallit. We're going to yank apart that Hey Girl. Hey Girl. So we'll jump back to the front camera, which is this thing right here. Yep. Hey. All right, let me go get this. Switch mics again. Dad blast it. Boom. All right, we're back on to a different mic again. Oh, oh, we got a battery issue here. Hold up. I see a flashing battery. Got to get the battery. Make sure and hit that like button to pay for the batteries. All right. Let's try that one more time. And boom, shift to mic. Okay, there we go. We're good. Now, all right, mobile mic. Come here, mobile mic. Or mobile camera is what I meant. What am I trying to say? There we go. All right, bounce to dual cam, which is that. And hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? And that would be turn off that guy and bring in that guy. There we go. Wow, look at that. That was seamless. It's almost like I've done this a time or two. What do y'all think? Broken wafer? Or what do you think I did to screw it up, y'all? This is one of those things where you have to, where, you know, you screw it up. And screw it up. Screw it up. Screw it up. Screw it up. Okay, is that good? Is that good? We don't have the luxury of the, what's under Carson? Just the carpet right now. What's under the table? Looks like a cylinder to me. I don't know what y'all are talking about. You want to see the wig? All right, hold up. There's a mysterious object. What are y'all talking about? What's under Carson? The only thing under there is a cylinder, look like. Yeah. I don't know what y'all were talking about, but that's the only thing that's under Carson. Mysterious. I'm trying to diagnose a waveform. Exactly. Why are you? Oh my. Is that what y'all were talking about? Is that's not a very mysterious object, y'all. It's not a very mysterious object to me, anyway. It may be to y'all, but where are my face cap pliers? Ha. So the thing with these is, and you spot this right away, is the yeah, it's sealed. It has this. Which mic am I on? Which mic am I on? I'm on the right mic. Okay, good. It's sealed. And I think a wafer broke, honestly. I'm guessing that would happen. That will happen. I'm guessing that will happen. And I'm not sure for sure, but I'm guessing that would happen. We lost the mobile comments section. Where'd you go, mobile comments? There it is. All right, what is this lady doing out here? She's been up in my spot for like 10 minutes now, just standing there. Hold up, we may have to pull a Frank, y'all. We may have to call Frank in on this one. All right, 5 seconds, 5 more seconds anyway. Let me see what's going on out here. No, waiting on somebody. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what it is. What y'all think? Did y'all say whether y'all thought it was a broken wafer? She's looking for the hardware store. I know, right? So yeah, let's see. This is the danger of dealing with impressioning. Sometimes it breaks. Sometimes this shit breaks. So let's see. I don't have a fancy little gator tool. So this is my gator tool. In case you ever wonder what these kind of pliers are for. It's for jabbing into your hand. You like my hand decorations? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Boy, that sucker's. That's some real deal metal there. much harder than a GM cap. You got to be careful there. That's how you bleed. Thank you. Hey, yeah, bleed. It's been a minute since I bled on a live stream. So sorry about that. Let's do this. Kind of protect my hand a little bit better. Gosh sakes, I need it, don't I? Not doing too hot this week with my hand. Try to conceal it for the camera for you squeamish type. The joys of locksmithing. Why are you not coming off? Oh, there you go. What is holding you on? That little piece? No. That can't be the only thing holding you on. Oh, yeah, it was. Hey, you sharp little bastard. So we pulled these, I did pull the code on these. With mailbox locks, you're not going to have, it's not going to be a good code. I mean, very rarely. So, let's see, does it push out? Yep, there we go. All right, what do we think? I kind of feel like it's the last wafer. I don't know why. It just, you get that feel when you're taking these things apart. I kind of feel like it's the last wafer that's jammed up. So let us see which one it is. And let's check out the inside of a Canadian Post lock. Yep. Look at that. Look at that big old face, man. Whew. Look at that. That's got some drill pins in there. Sweet. That's actually a pretty nice lock. Pretty nice lock. Where's my flashlight? Hello, flashlight. Where did you go? There you are. We're going to check. Yeah, those are drill pins. Woo-wee. Look at that. Double drill pins going down the edges. That would just foil you. And it is... Focus. It is, I see it. I see it. Recover, Jason. Pull through it. Pull through. Let's see how close we are. Nope, other way. Nope, other way. It's like a USB port. Nope, other way. Okay. How close was Jason? See, there's, whoa. Oh, yeah, look at that. There you go. I bent it. Oh, man, this thing would be a biatch. Would be. Was. This would be, that would be a tough to get accurate. So one side, which it'll only go in one way because of this design, and it's going to have two different cuts on each side. So according to the rules of warfare with double-sided locks like this, on the US side anyway, you're going to have high, low, high, low. Like one side would be high, one side would be low. I don't know if that's the case with these guys, but you can see where I put just too much torque. Those are some super thin wafers, y'all. Let's pull this key out and start dropping these guys. Focus. Focus. Super thin. So beware if you're impressioning these. And they didn't, this is a hard pick too for a locksmith anyway. It's a hard, it was for me anyway, a hard pick. So let's get these guys out and see how they're laid out. They don't fall out by themselves. That's kind of one good thing. Okay, well, you don't want to come out, huh? Come out. Ugh. Thank you, Canadian Post, for this nonsense. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Did y'all see that pop out? Look at that drill protection. Or whatever the heck that is. A guide? Yep, that's the guide to make sure it only goes in one way. That's interesting. That's interesting. Interesting. That's very interesting. All right, here we go with part 2 of jabbing things through my hand. Maybe, maybe not. Aha. You just have to hit it harder. So they have to be super thin. Here's our wafer. Have to be super thin for sure and side by side. So that's going to make it a pretty tough little impression for most circumstances. I've got a little residual wound activity going there, so sorry about that. All right. Residual wound activity. So there we go. That's what happens when you try to impression things sometimes. Paper thin wafers, because they're side by side, that is thinner than your standard wafers by a lot. Look at that. Did y'all see me? Y'all didn't see that, but yeah, very impressive drill protection. It's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so 4 on each side. In the impressioning video that I was doing, what's this guy? Ooh, what's that guy do? In the impressioning video that I was doing before it broke. Oh, okay, so that. Ooh, no wonder the tip was leaving some funny marks. In that video, the tip was leaving some really funny marks. We can see, pull it out, put it in. That's a weirdo thing right there. How do we get this out? Does that come out? Yeah, that comes out. We're gonna make it come out. Not like that. Oh, there it goes. It just fell out. Oh, big old fat wafer too. Look at that. This is a very unusual lock. You better not be going to the freaking river. Hold up. Yeah. People could care less about y'all going to get cookies. So yeah, there you go. Interesting lock. The rest of them, the wafers were, it looks like they're pretty much equally screwed up. First wafer on the first side. That one's good. That one's good. And then looks like 3 and 4 are, whew. That's wedged in there. Look at you, Jason, going and screwing up Canada's finest locks. I don't know if that's going to come out too easy either. SE lock and key. Good. Uh-huh. We don't have anybody that comes out on Saturday. Not without the key that works it now. No, sir. All cars are different. Every car has a different key, so you got to have the key that fits your car to make it work. Okay. All right, are we done with this yet? Oh, here's a good twisted one. Haha, broken. There we go. That was the spongy feel that I had. Smooth broken right there. But not a bad lock. Difficult as hell to make keys for. So, locks we lost this week. Yay! Nice little O-ring seal to protect it. Protecting seal, and little thing that cut me on live. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. All right, let's spin this guy around. Take one quick throw because that camera's going dead, so locks we lost this week. Are we still good? All right, boom. I think that went in the white bucket, y'all. And here we go. We've got the one thing that we're going to take a look at before we get done here is the chassis. Everything else is unimportant. But as we have seen in a Hey Girl video, no, not you, Hey Girl, I meant, never mind. This is the doodad right here that is broken. So we're going to hold on to that for just a minute. But in the meantime, we have the handles. That's right. Some good white bucket destroyers. Hey, it's a return. It's a refund. Look at that. That's awesome. Refund. Oh man, nothing of nothing. Hey, got one. And these handles are pretty heavy. So this is a grade 1 Hey Girl lock. It separates into 2 pieces. I probably should have shown you that before I threw it, but when you usually take apart grade 1 locks, or cylindrical locks I should say, it's all supposed to come off in one piece, right? Like together. When you take those apart, the outside comes off separate from the chassis, which is the part that we're going to look at. So that's why it looks like this. That's why there's no, like on LSDA or General or literally anybody else, all this is the outside trim, right, with the rose spring and the handle, if it's still on there, is all connected. But with this, you pop off, right, stay right there. You pop off the inside handle, then you pop off the inside rosette, which also, hold on, I do have to show you this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nope. Yep. All right, number one. Oh, that's metal. Okay, I wasn't sure. Metal. So this is the inside. You pop off the handle. The worst thing about this is that cap, the last thing that we threw, goes over this, but like it's you know, some of them push on and then twist, which makes for easy removal. When you have one that doesn't push on and twist, it literally fits by friction, when you have to come along and replace it because the stupid, not that part. Yeah, that part. Because the stupid little doodad that they make work for this classroom function stops working. I can actually see it broken in there. You have to take it off the door. And most of the time they're going to be on stained, nice interior wood doors. So it is incredibly difficult with pressure fit ones to get your screwdriver under there and pull that away off of this enough. It's horrible doing that. And you can easily scar right there around the door while you're trying to pry that off. So that's one sucky thing about these. Hey. And then again, like I mentioned, so this is the outside, like, and then once you unscrew, right, there we go. You turn the cylinder, pull it off, and then it just comes apart. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. But oh yeah, yeah. Lastly, we got some wallowed out quickset cylinders. Some people kind of got irritated that I threw these away in a video, but when cylinders get like this, y'all, like see, that's there's nothing. If you're into lock sport, that's fine, and if you want cylinders, that's fine. But literally, there's nothing you can do with this. They're just toast. They need to be they need to be thrown out. Lastly, the latch. Boom. Which is probably good, but you know what? It deserved that more than anything. Also with the classroom function, if you see that right there. I don't know if you can see that real well. Let's put it up in this camera. Yeah, it's got a little notch, which is actually pretty interesting in that it goes into a little notch there. And it lets you line up, get on out of here. It lets you line up the cylinder a little bit easier, because with classroom function, if it's turned the wrong way when you slip the knob on, okay, we're done with that. We're done. Well, we're not done throwing this, but let's move up to this camera quick, which would be, yep, that's in here. Okay. No, okay, that was surprising too. I know, I'm surprised. I'm just as surprised as anybody about that. I hadn't looked at the comments in a minute, so sorry about that. See you, lock pickings girl. Have a girl. Yeah, let's take this part real quick. This won't take very long at all. Which camera we need to use? We need to zoom in on this guy. Yeah. Zoom. Oh, hey. That look good? Yep. Yep, you're not going to be able to see me here, so actually let's go back to this. There we go. I'll move this back around. And this won't take but a minute. And also, the only other thing that I have this week, locks that we lost this week, is actually going to be a hinge. Ooh, that's going to be a good thrower. Spring hinge. A bit driver we lost this week. And all these are actually probably going to get refurbished for resale, because we have a lot of people that come in wanting cheap locks, and even though you can buy these right now at Home Depot, a 4-pack for $19.99, there's absolutely no cost to us right now besides a few minutes of time coming through and rekeying these. And we can offer it for $15.99. That's right. It's $15.99. This guy was what was happening. So, toot toot. See, it's supposed to stop at some point. Toot toot toot. It's not. It's supposed to stop, but it's not. So, people get locked out of, in this instance, a classroom. So what is the issue? And there is a little bitty tiny pin right in that area. So to get to it, we have to bend this out of the way. And this is why I stress, y'all, and I've sent out a few, but like the A series for years and years and years. A series is the Schlage A series is kind of the basis for how all cylindrical locks work. So in other words, if you practice on an A series, taking it apart, putting it back together, and you get good at that, so you can do it fairly quick, that carries over to a lot of cylindrical locks, period. Even though they're all slightly different, they're all basically the same. So if you take the basic fundamentals of what you learn with the venerable A series lock, you I don't know if that's going to come off. Y'all think that's going to come off? I don't know. Then you can just transfer it over to these. Yeah. And that's how you take it apart. What happens is, what happened? Where'd it go? I think we lost it. But there is a pin. Let's see. Something caused this to break. What was it? I don't even remember exactly what it was. I would actually have to go back over my other videos to see what exactly broke with this, and that appears to be working now. I know for a fact it wasn't working because they got locked out of the classroom 3 different times before I was able to get there. So that's actually kind of weird. Maybe when I dropped it and it blew up, maybe it fixed itself. Huh. It's usually this pin right here or something like, if I recall, this thing shears off. Wonders of modern manufacturing, right? That doesn't come apart that way. Does it go in? That's really weird. That went into like that. Oh, yep, that's what it is. I remember now. Oh, it's all coming back to me, y'all. So there we go. There's a pin that goes in here and in there. So what happens is when that pin falls out, that right there it is. That little bitty tiny pin, which is just a tiny roll pin. So the locks can be fixed, right? I mean, you can fix these locks by just putting a new roll pin in right there. But what happens is, I knew it was something like that, but instead of it stopping, it just allows it to turn and turn and turn and turn. Whereas if it had the pin in there, it would stop there and there, which would make it activate. That's what it was. Now I remember. Anyway, there's a very good example of why not to use, hey girl, locks, right? Ew. Ew. Are we still streaming on cam 2? We are, so let's do this real quick. Cam 2, last throw. Wait. And let me get back to the comment section. Wireless cam 2. Wireless cam 2. There you go. All right, that's it. All at once. Most of that went in. There we go. Paper towel. And I was gonna do the whatchamacallit? The Defiant rekey, but it's just a Defiant rekey. Nobody cares about a Defiant re-key, do we? Switch over to here. Boom. And we have learned several new things today. Why are we on that screen, for goodness sake? I don't know, but now we're back. Alrighty, y'all. 12:22. Most of that did go in. I know, it's surprising. Let me get a little sip of cold drip. Somebody get out of my parking spot. Don't make me go Frank on you, bro. Ooh, sweet. Ooh. Ooh. 1998. Yeah, instead of 1999, it's going to be 1998. Doug says, do not stand anywhere near the tidy cat bucket. That is a good idea. We're now going to call that the duct tape bucket, right? Duck. Let's call him Duct. Duck. Duck. We've got everything else named in the shop, from Nakatomi Plaza to Carson to... Now I guess we can call him Doug. Does that sound like a good name to y'all? I think so. I think so. How's my wound doing? Ugh. Probably need to do this. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Hold on. Excuse me. Probably need to do this. I want to get cooties from my flesh wound, my other flesh wound. I have the screwdriver out here that did that to me, y'all. I brought him in because I'm irritated at him. Putting him in a timeout for the time being. Timeout for the time being. Mic switch. Putting him in a timeout. Ugh. Get all the cooties off of me. And so we're going to move over to the desktop. We're not going to do that because it's just a Defiant re-key. I said that I was not doing any more videos with just plain old simple re-keys. I'll leave that to the other folks who want to do videos on that. Ugh. Duck it. Okay. That's hilarious. Get out of my parking spot. That's totally hilarious. Get out of my parking spot. What we're going to talk about? What were we going to talk about? What were we going to talk about? We have what y'all think? A little bit of Jason Reed's. I did bring, so Jason Reed's, I told y'all, it's kind of going away. Let me get my bloody napkin out of here. Got into a fight with a razor sword and lost. Blow it out your ass. People irritating me. Just, Jason Reed's. Yes, I thought maybe we could do a little bit now, a little bit later. What I did was I brought up here all the December issues, right? All the December issues that I had. So I've got December like 81, 82, 83, 84. I was going to read a little snippet out of each one because it's December, it's end of the year. And I was kind of curious if y'all are. I don't have much else planned, but we can if you wanna. I just, whew. We certainly can. That's a funny name for an Ace Hardware. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, everybody's leaving now. Everybody get out of here. Everybody, Jason Reeves. Jason, we've got December issues. Not really anything specifically picked out other than the fact that it's the end of every year. So at the end of every year, you sit and you reflect. Just imagine a light bulb popping over my head. Oh no, a light bulb, not an idea. Just reflect. And you reflect on the year. And even though we don't want to reflect on 2020, I thought it would be fun to just read a few little snippets out of each December issue from a few years, going back into the 80s. Want to do that? We'll do that. Where did I put them though? Oh, We can't have a Jason Reed without Jason Reed stuff, can we? Okay. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go find that. We'll shut the camera down a little bit. Yeah, we can do this. We can make this work. If we find the Jason Reed stuff. Pull that camera down. Offline. Oh, haha. All right. Okay. It's even better, isn't it? That's what I'm talking about. It's even better. You can't beat that. Well, you probably could beat that, but we're not going to beat that today. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. See? Does this look like this matches that? Yep. I think that does. Does that look like that matches that right there? Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. I've bloodied that screwdriver. So I've got, let's start with 1980. And then we'll go to 1981. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. Let me pull the first three issues. How about that? Don't look, y'all. Just don't look. Hello. There might be a customer coming in. I don't know. I don't know for sure. If they are, they're going to be weirded out, but... You know, that's just one of the things that happens in Fonder. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got the lock force thing and everything in there. But you had a perm in the 80s. Oh, this fits, doesn't it? Woo-hoo. Give me some hairspray. I hate to admit this, but I used to be blonde. Not this blonde, but December of 1980. 1980, y'all. Ooh. Forgot about this. America has a new president. Ronald Reagan defeated a very surprised Jimmy Carter by a near landslide. That's right. Congratulations, Ronald Reagan. I can't say I'm surprised, however. That's a whole sentence. I can't say I'm surprised, however. Regardless of your political bent. I'm sure most Americans felt that we needed to change in direction. From down to up. I also think we wanted someone to tell us that we could continue to be the greatest nation on earth. I just hope the man will fit the job at hand. With our help, chances are he will. This is really hot, so we may do half and half. Being serious this time of year, I hope you and your families have a very happy, healthy holiday season. So in 1980, that was what was happening. We're going to skip to 1981 now. Hot wig. I don't see how people wear these things. Whew. All right, 1981. So he goes on to talk about he's excited. He's excited because they moved their offices to new quarters somewhere up north. In here we talk about the Penn, Ohio Locksmith Convention. Apparently, there was somebody exhibiting at the Penn, Ohio Locksmith Convention, which still goes on to this day, I think. And he was using the name and this company's logo. Like I'm kind of on the line here doing what I do, but this guy, actually, okay, this is really hot, so we're gonna have to go away with that. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's much better, much better. Get out of my parking spot. Don't make me come. So apparently this dude went to the Penn, Ohio Locksmith Convention as a exhibitor, and was using this publication's name and logo, touting the merits of cooperative buying and how a locksmith could get on it. So they contacted their attorney, and said we have nothing to do with it. Finally, as usual, there's a lot of nonsense going on in the world. People keep fighting and hating and killing, and it goes on and on. Use this holiday season as a time to rediscover the good in your fellow man. Like, the last two paragraphs are eerily similar, aren't they? Well, remember, we're in 80 and 81. Use this holiday season as a time to rediscover the good in your fellow man, no matter what your differences are. So yesterday, Kim and I were standing outside, and a dude was throwing his garbage out on the ground, out of his car directly on the ground. It was an older guy, and he had a younger guy that was driving the car. So, oh shoot. Yeah, see, lock and key. Oh, we're only open in store today. Oh, no, you would just have to call around. I'm sorry. Uh-huh. Hold up. Let me eyeball this lady out here. She's thinking about it. Yeah, I'm in here. And I'll come out there and run you off if you decide to park your car. So we were standing out there, and we told them to pick his shit up. We're like, bro, pick your shit up. And they flipped out. Both of them came, got up in our face, threatened to kill us. So I was half expecting to drive by last night. And you know what? All over us telling him to pick up his shit off the ground. And I still wouldn't be surprised because the dude was like, I ain't scared of JPD. Got up in both of our faces, called Kim a bitch like 15 times. It's just, you know, bro, we don't come to your house and throw shit out of our car on your ground. And out front is my house. So use this holiday season as a time to rediscover the good in your fellow man, no matter what your differences are. But screw those dudes. Screw them. Cherish your family ties because they will bring you through the hardest times unscathed. And lastly, give thanks, no matter how you believe or worship, for all the knowledge and good things you have. For the best is yet to come. My friends, good people like yourselves, are sure to be on the receiving end. Happy holidays. So, it's too hot. All right. I'm about to get tired of these people. I'm gonna go put another sign out there. Yeah, see, lock and key. Where you've lost the existing key? You put it in the wrong ignition. It's what year model car is it? 1975 what? The ignition key or the door key? If it's not too worn out and still decodable, we may be able to. Being that old, it may be so worn out, kind of hard to tell, but it can run you between 20 and 25 to give it a try with no guarantee. Right. That's if you brought it into our shop, we could try to decode the key, and if we're able to, it would be between 20 and 25, but there would be no guarantee on it. So we are open on in shop on Saturdays, so it would be Monday through Friday before we could do that, and it would add about $100 to it. Wigs are too hot. Keep some, what is up, Soundview Lock and Key? Keep some mortise locks in a sock for the next time when Karen's return. I don't need that. I don't need that. We've got the Persuader. That's right. It's my scepter of power. All right. What year are we? 1982. If you look for the best thing about 1982, it may come in future years when you are telling stories to your grandchildren about the good old days. It's kind of funny. It's 2020, and we're telling stories from 1982. You will hold a kid on your lap and tell them, oh God, I hope not, and tell them about a time when a lot of people were out of work. This is so eerily similar, right? And about how people could barely afford to buy a house, about how you had to be afraid to take medicine you bought in a store, cough vaccine, and how nobody really seemed to know what was going on in the world anymore. 1982 was the embodiment of hard times in America. Hard times that most Americans under the age of 40 know very little about. Yet it pays not to dwell on how tough, if I hit my camera, I'm going to be sorely mad, to dwell on how tough things are. And I realize that it's easy to say that when you have a job. It makes a lot more sense. Oh my God, my glasses. I can't even believe I'm able to read. Did somebody tell me to put my glasses back on? I knew I was having trouble reading. It makes a lot more sense to examine what has been accomplished during the past year. This is a difficult task because during hard times, the status quo is usually looked upon as success. Ask these questions. What have you personally done about educating your community about your services? Say, what have you done about that? Have you educated your community this year on your services? Maybe. What have you done about the look of your operation? Is it professional? Does it look like it commands top dollar? Yeah. Do you have the knowledge to handle any job that walks in the door? If we want to. Do you have the correct equipment? It works. Do you have enough help to handle the job load? Yeah, for the most part. If you respond negatively to any of these questions, I don't think Ant was negative, right? You have your work cut out for you in 1983. You can help make things better by making your business grow larger or more productive. Now, as to how I view 1982, I view the year as one of gains and losses. Oh, dude lost a gallbladder. We're not going to talk about that. So there we go, 1982. Let's set this down here so we can shift over to, what time is it? 12:41. Okay, we're good. We are on time today, y'all. We're going to knock this out. No problem. Oh, man. No, man. 1982 to 1983. That's right. I think I did good pulling all the Decembers out today. Y'all, my magazine, my library is a wreck, but that's okay because we're almost done. We're practically done. There's not a whole lot of funny stuff in here. I've read a lot of magazines, y'all, and there's not a lot of funny stuff anymore. We have a new publisher, 1983. Ooh, got a good one. We have some exciting news for you this month. Did you know that it is super easy for you to stay up to date on the latest products. Did you know you can decrease the space of your catalogs? Taken up by about 80%. Did you know that? Did you know that you can decrease the space that your catalogs are taking up by 80%? That's huge. On top of all this, did you know that it's cheap? You want to know what it is? What we're talking about here is microfiche. That's right, microfiche is the wave of the future. The wave of the future. Microfiche cards can reduce the average catalog to a piece of film not much bigger than yay. Yay, that big. A whole catalog. Can you believe that you can fit a whole catalog onto a card this big? What will they think of next? I mean, I don't know what they'll think of next. That's amazing. Ah, you say. What's the hitch? There's always a hitch. Of course there is. Of course there's a hitch. Well, the hitch is and always has been that you need a machine called a reader to take that film and enlarge it to a TV screen, TV-like screen, so that you can read the fish without losing your eyesight. Time was when you had to put out the bucks. Time was when you had to put out the bucks for the reader all at once. What? You're an editor? Time was when you had to put out the bucks for the reader all at once, and perhaps that is what kept some of you from participating. Well, you can still purchase your own reader if you would like. One of our advertisers happens to be selling them. But if you don't want to buy a reader, now there's a way you can have one anyway. That's right, you can lease it. You can lease that reader and not have that huge expense off the top. That's right. Absolutely no decent reason why you shouldn't have a reader on your bench right now. There's no reason. Or in your vehicle. They are made to go in your 1982 Dodge Ram. Like a glove. In fact, you could have it by next week. And you should. You should. Get two. Get two. We can hook you up, bro. We can hook you up. We can hook you up with that microfiche reader. Sounds pretty good, you say. But there still has got to be another hitch. You know, that information you're giving me sounds pretty good. And that is one catch. But you know what? There's some more catches out there. I know there is. You don't get nothing for nothing. You gotta take care of that shit yourself. Oh, I lost my page. Tell you what, I'm gonna spell it out for you. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. First, the bad news. Gotta get it over with. I mean, there's always like good news and bad news, or bad news and worse news. And we're gonna get the bad news out of the way. We're gonna rip the Band-Aid off right here and now about your microfiche readers. There's a Band-Aid. We're gonna rip it off. We have raised the prices of the yearly subscription to the microfiche cards. But now the good news, the cost has gone from an unbelievably low $10 to what is still a fantastic price, $15. A family of 4 can barely eat at McDonald's for $15. And in this case, that money will buy you valuable information that you will use daily throughout the year. Now, how much does it cost to lease one of these? Not much at all. Not much at all. I'm sure you'll agree. To lease a desktop reader, okay. The damage is only $14.99 a month. That's right, $14.99 a month, $20 a month times 12 is $240. $240 a year. Not bad. For the larger portable reader, The cost is only $17.29 a month. Hey, don't blame me for the 29 cents. Damn accountants figure those things out. If you want to go the portable reader to the cigarette lighter adapter, you can go mobile. That's right. The fee then is only $18.89 a month. Damn, I am plugging the hell out of this company because they gave us advertising money. That's long story short right there. Plugging the hell out of our new advertiser. Who owned the microfiche? We had one. Yep, we had one. We had one. See you, LPL. I missed him. All right, have a good one, LPL. Let's see what else we missed. Who else had a microfiche reader? Did you already talk about that? Them dang computers. Microfiche has turned into them dang computers. Okay, I missed a few. I'm missing a lot of comments. The dance off at River Dance. Two-foot titanium wrench. Oh, that's sweet. I bet that's nice and light, too. Your library had a microfiche? You used one when you worked at Children's Hospital? Yeah, we have one here. I remember that sucker. I threw that sucker out, too. Goodbye. Ooh, goodbye. I wish I had it now, though. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Lastly, 1985. Yeah, we've got, we'll do three. We've got, wait. Okay. It's the wrong issue. December 1985. That's the last one for today. And then for one last hoopla, if I find any more, we'll go 86 and 90 next week. But, where are we? Okay, here we go. It's hard to believe that it is already time to say goodbye to 1985. Farewell, 1985. It seems like it just got started. It is a fortunate thing that there is always a new year to follow the old one, because we really never seem to complete old business. Woo, I know how that goes. New goals and aspirations are born before the old ones are even finished. This is a logical moment to review the year behind us. Rewind! And to examine to see if we are leaving behind unfinished business. We are. I am. Unfinished business. We began this year with some resolutions designed to help us in our personal and business lives. I urged you to try these guidelines. Treat customers fairly and honestly and with courtesy. Neither devalue yourself by undercharging or by gouging the customer. Middle ground. Become a better business person and continue your education in locksmithing. Do not complain about the industry. Get more involved and do something about it. These goals bear another look because I feel they are important ingredients for succeeding in locksmithing. This is a trade full of individualists in a service-oriented industry. Please keep your independence, but work together when it's in the interests of the common good. This year, we thought about increasing regulation and the growing possibility that locksmiths may eventually be licensed and tested by the Gov. If you do not favor this trend, work to strengthen locksmith organizations and let's police our own trade. We see how that worked out. Computers. Them dang computers. Computers were something that locksmiths thought a lot about in 1985. Increasing amounts of programming are becoming available that have made it more and more attractive for the locksmith to purchase a computer. The consensus is that you don't need a computer. You don't need one of them dang computers. But used well, one can enhance your management abilities. This year marks some legal changes affecting locksmiths. Legislation was proposed in Alaska to make it illegal to cut a D&D key. Ironically, this law... Itchy nose. Ironically, this law was first suggested by an Alaskan locksmith, showing that if you want to, you can influence your state's laws concerning your profession. That's right, you can influence your state laws by whatever they just said. Many new products were introduced into the market in 1985. Some of them were really unique and deserve your attention. And sadly, some of these ingenious products may not survive this difficult marketplace. Show the inventors of new tools and products your support. When you read of an interesting item, ask your distributor to see the item. If you can't examine the product, how can you decide whether to buy it or not? When was electricity first discovered? Back in the 1700s by Ben Franklin. That's a myth, I think. Finally, in 85, we have really begun to explore electronic locksmithing. He was credited for something, I know, the lightning bolt and all that. Access control security systems for homes and cars. These products have been the topic of discussion. These products have been the topic of discussion. Trust me, this is something you're going to see a lot of in 1986. Take it from me. Take it from me. You're going to see a lot of this in 1986. This year I received a number of letters from locksmiths who tried to talk to their competitors about mutually interesting problems or for advice. One man said this was like swimming with sharks. If we cannot help each other, sometimes then we are truly alone. And lastly, let's all work extra hard next year, 2021. What's up, bro? To support each other and work together for the good of locksmiths everywhere. I would like to wish you a happy, tranquil, safe holiday season. Please don't drink and drive. Hey! 1985. Microfiche and them damn computers. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. Wow, what a decade, huh? The 80s were awesome. The 80s were some awesome times. All right. We are, let's zoom this camera out real quick. Hey. Boop, 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 boop. Zoom back out. Camera, get him back up. And we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up today's episode of Saturday Morning Live. We're done with Jason Reeds. I hope y'all enjoyed that little segment of Jason Reeds. It was kind of a spur of the moment type thing. Get it out of the way because once again, I think I've read most of the funny stuff that I can come up with. There's a few ifs, ands, and buts, still left to kind of tweak out, but I think we have some new people in here I did not see for sure, but G-Marks, there you are. Hello, welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Your computer worked out, paid $1,400. Mine was, I paid about $1,800 for my first, laptop thing. That was crazy. I got a loan out for it, too. I needed it for work. Needed it to do eBay stuff back in the day. Didn't have the money for a nice, decent laptop. So I got a freaking, a payday loan or something like that. It was ridiculous. I paid that thing for 3 years. Most expensive computer ever. What's up, Ian? Jason bleeds and Jason reads. That's alright. It's just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. It's all but disappeared. It's all but disappeared. I'm not purposely flipping you off, but it's all but disappeared. We're good. We're good. It was one of those bleed a little bit and we're all done. You gotta beg for a sticker. Now you don't have to beg for a sticker. There are no stickers to send out. There are no more Christmas ornaments to send out, unfortunately. But 2021, we're gonna start a whole new round, and we're up to over 110 something people. But yeah, you can feel free to sign up, but don't expect anything for a while. I mentioned this last video. With Christmas, we've sent out all the stuff, so go ahead and sign up on the Lock Force. You're not really begging; you're simply putting your address in, and that's it. That's how that works. So there you go. Just put your address in there, and eventually you might get something. It's pretty easy to do, I think. Obviously, it's a little hard for some people, as we've seen, but for the most part, it's easy to do. Easy to do. The safe is the doorstop. Yeah, look at that big old wide view. I love that camera up front. I think, did we decide that, is that going to be the, is that going to be our subcam, I guess? Where do you put your address? You're going to have to go and go to that page, and you will see exactly where to do it. It's right there on the page. Only 1 or 2 spots to fill out, and all you have to do is read it, and you will see exactly where to do it. Hey.
Oh, you got some? This is the book here. Have a good weekend here.
You too. Have a good one.
All right.
Really? Really? Who knew you could get custom printed packing tape? Yep. You can. You need a dang computer. You gotta have a dang computer. I don't get why US uses 5-pin locks. 7 is cheap. Anders, you sound like Rune. I'm actually engrossed in a video right now of a 3-pin lock being used to lock up drugs. That's right. Straight out of LPL's playbook. We have a, except for the length of the video, of course, but we have a 3-pin lock being used to secure drugs coming up, and AARP, go F yourself. Hickory Farms, that looks good. Y'all ever order from this place? Get us some little sausages, little expensive sausages, and little truffle looking things, and yeah, y'all are expensive too. Anyway, let's jump to this screen for a minute. We're good. Everybody has said bye. CLK says Lock Boss on theirs. Oh, really? I hadn't ordered, I hadn't needed anything from them, but I am about to have to order some more Houdini. But, yes. That was all special Christmas. I hope everybody enjoyed. Lock Farce. Anders is also... That makes sense. I kind of figured that from the name, Rune. It's definitely a Scandinavian-ish name. And yeah, it's just not a secure world over here. U.S. lets insurance cover everything. That's why most of the crap is like it is, because everybody falls back on insurance. Like, oh, I get my house broken into, my car stolen, and all my jewelry stolen. No big deal. I can just call my insurance and have everything fixed in a couple of days. Even though I left the keys in the car. Even though I left the key hanging in the front door. Even though I'm an idiot for leaving a gun in my car, I can just call my insurance and be like, hey, somebody stole my 3 pistols out of my truck that was unlocked. And then they found the keys that were in the floorboard. And then they drove off and crashed it into a lake. And can you send me 3 new guns? Or the money for 3 new guns in a car? And their insurance is like, sure. Because the U.S. is fucking stupid. That's exactly why people are like the way they are. They just trust too much in insurance. Ooh, that's sweet. Ooh. Ooh. Scanning over the comments one last time before we go. It's 1 o'clock. So, we have successfully completed another Saturday Morning Live with just a little bit of blood. I'm going to pull a Frank here in a minute if this lady decides to stay here. Excuse me. That coffee. Oh, it's too sweet. Are you coming in or are you backing back out? Come on, make up your mind. I got a broadcast to end here. I got things to do and buttons to push. We need to know if you're coming in so that we can... Don't do it. Please wait 1 minute. We may have a customer. We may run a little bit long if this customer comes in. Or Frank either has to... She's putting her mask on, so let's put this on. But if you have to go, if I miss you, I am very protective of that one parking place. They can go find another freaking parking place to park if they're going to be gone for an hour and a half. They are definitely not coming in here, and they're definitely acting like they're staying there. So wait just a second. I'm peeking underneath. Yes, I'm peeking underneath the camera because I can see my spot from right here. Where's the other camera? You can't see them, but that's... Yeah, well... No point doing that. What are you doing? Now, we're starting up our car to back out after we talk about it for 5 minutes. Yes. Jeez. People, it's there. Why? Like, why do people do that? Why do they want to be assholes? Why do they want to sit and think about, should we be an asshole today and take up this guy's parking spot so that we can go screw around at the bar and get drunk or not? No. You know what? Ah! There are certain things in this world that piss me off, and that's one of them. People that just go and randomly park in like handicap spaces or marked spaces just because they're lazy AF and want to go drink or do whatever the, effing crap that they were doing. They're going to go and they're going to take up either a handicap spot, which pisses me off more than anything, or a marked spot. You know what? If you're going to go screw around and get drunk or go whatever at the coffee shop for an hour and a half, and there are literally 53 other empty spots, because you're 5 foot closer to a spot doesn't give you the right. Just don't do that. If you don't, just don't do that. If you do, especially in a locksmith van, you'll probably get flamed or whatever. So yeah, just this day and age, just don't be a, you know what? There's enough of them out there for you to not be one too. And I know most of you aren't, but somebody told me not to have called out that guy that threw the shit out on the ground yesterday. But you know what? Screw that. If he wants to come do a drive-by or whatever, then it's fine, I guess. But people just pissing me off. Thanks for joining in today, y'all. Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 2, Episode 50. We're coming to an end with Season 2, going into Season 3. That's right. I don't know what we're going to do, but I hope y'all can join again next week and then like the day after Christmas, because I'm going to bring my ass, I think I'm going to bring my ass up to the shop to do Saturday Morning Live. That's the only reason I'm coming the day after Christmas. There's another one. It's just non-stop. People pull in here. So thanks for joining in, y'all. Y'all have a great one. And yeah, we'll catch you next video. Oh, that's our customer. Wait a minute. Okay.